Hey, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Let's go back to Chicago Transit Authority, the 1969 debut album by the band Chicago. And we're going to do what I like to think is quite possibly the heaviest lick that I've ever heard from Chicago. Um, if this had been recorded in, 1982 with a Marshall JCM 800, it would be borderline considered kind of a metal lick. But it's recorded in 1968 and it's a little bit lower gain. And side story here, I've had this song playing at work and had people come in, sort of the long-haired metal kind of people going, "What is that? Oh, who is that? That's awesome. Who is that?" I'm like, "Oh, it's Chicago." They go, "That's Chicago." I'm like, Yeah, that's Chicago, 1969, Chicago." And they go, "Oh man, I thought that came to Chicago." I'm like, "There's more to the band than just the ballad stuff that they got, lambasted for in the 80s. I mean, there's so much more to the band, and it's amazing too because these these metal guys, they can range from 18 to 55, and they're just blown away by the fact that, again, Chicago had licks like this. And so without any further ado, here we go with the song South California Purples.
All right. That's really greasing it up. Just greasing it up, folks. Greasing it up. Yeah.
Sun don't never shine.
I have listened to that song approximately 647 times just in the last year. Um, and it always hits with such a powerful punch. It really does. It is such a heavy groove. And like I said, if it were recorded in 1982 on a Marshall, people would be calling it hard rock metal. I mean, you'd be talking about like, oh, that's our, it's an ACDC lick, but it's not, obviously. And I could talk all day long about Terry Kath's guitar playing. I've done it in the past. In the previous 20 videos, I've done exactly that. Robert Lamb's vocals are incredible. And that keyboard solo, that organ solo is just so tasty. So, so, so tasty. But obviously, the thing I want to talk about is right about here. And it is the Beatles quote. Now, why is it a quote? If you listen to it, his voice is run through a filter on that, almost as if they're doing an impersonation of playing the original Beatles recording through a stereo speaker, through a stereo, and recording it. It's a filter. I'm not 100% sure exactly what they did. They could have done it in any number of ways, but it's a filter on his vocal just for that part to make it sound like it was a different recording other than the one for the song that they're doing now. If you listen to the first, the second, and the final verse, his voice is much more clear and direct. If you listen to, this verse right here, listen to the timbre of what he's singing here first. I mean, it's almost got that tin can effect versus his vocal in this section, which has more of a direct into the microphone feel. Again, go back here. And there's all kinds of filters they can run on in the studio and the production aspect of things. But again, it's just to emphasize that they're quoting a Beatles tune. And I just think, again, it's just a little magical little production trick that makes that section really stand out from the rest of the vocals. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Appreciate you. Please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. Tell us how much you love Chicago, because you do. I'm going to add this to the Chicago playlist. There are people out there who keep saying, oh, you should do this, you should do that. I've done 20 Chicago tracks. This is going to be, I believe, 21 right now. And I ain't stopping. So if you think I haven't hit something, maybe go back and look at the playlist and see if there's something that you would like me to do that I've already done. Okay. With that said, thanks for watching. I appreciate you all. Take care.